Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We have my girls CFORCE 110s. They're getting the Team MSC treatment. We're getting them ready for the motocross track today. We've got TFX Suspension for the CFORCE 110s. We're testing these out. We're going to be doing that at the proper place, and that's the motocross track. We've got one not too far away from us, and we'll be making that trip there. Mr. Harmon here is removing the front sprocket because he's going to be putting our Team MSC 9-tooth sprocket up front. We already have, this is actually my prototype 41 tooth Team MSC rear sprocket that we have for you. Of course, if you get one from the website now, it is powder coated black, very nice thick powder coating, and looks awesome. And this is the ultimate combo if you want the best torque possible, and that is going with the 9-tooth front sprocket from Team MSC combined with our 41 tooth performance sprocket in the rear. And we have combo kits there for you. You can buy them together, save you a little money. This is with our factory OEM chain and with the 9-tooth up front and this bigger sprocket in the rear. It offsets and works just fine. He just put our clip in. Real simple process. We're going to have to tighten the chain, adjust it. We're going to clean it and service it. We're also going to be changing the oil out. I recommend changing it more than what the owner's manual says, especially if you're running them on the track a lot and running them harder. Now, if you're just playing in the yard and just putting around, no big deal. But hopefully the girls are going to be ripping these things, and it's going to be fun. So stay tuned towards the end, because we're going to get some action on the track. You can see this procedure in your owner's manual. It's real simple. We'll loosen these up. We'll have to take a bolt out here off the chain guard, and then there's one right there. So we'll remove the chain guard, loosen these two bolts up, loosen this up. Don't remove it completely, and that will allow us to be able to move the whole rear axle to tighten it up, and we'll get the correct tension. And then we're going to be putting the suspension on. We'll show you that, and we'll be ready to go. I've done changed cameras on y'all. We're going to get the suspension changed out, and it's super easy, guys. We're just jacked up the rear there, and Harmon's just unbolting the bottom shock mount, and then he'll unbolt the top, and we'll just swap these out real quick. Be real simple. Then we'll move up to the front. I just know y'all are ready to see it in action, and we will be able to directly compare the way they handle and jump and ride to this other CFORCE 110. Well, just like that, Harmon has the rear shock out. You'll need a 15mm socket and wrench to get those shock bolts out. Now Harmon's going back in. Kind of hard to see up in here, but just going to put the bolt back in. We're leaving this suspension set at the just where TFX Suspension shipped it to us at, the settings. And we'll see how it is straight out of the box and see if we need to do any adjustments. Now that we have our shock mounted and we've got it lowered back onto the ground, we need to fine tune the chain tension. And Harmon did that, got it all tight and to spec. Now he's just tightening everything back up, putting the chain guard back on. All right, we've got one of the front shocks mounted for the TFX suspension. Now Harmon's just removing the top and bottom bolt here. The front is done. Yeah, that's what I was telling the people. We left them at the stock setting. So it's sitting up good. Yeah, it's sitting up a good bit higher. We'll pull this other one up next to it, and we may even get a couple of measurements. But it's going to be good, especially for a little heavier rider. And my oldest girl, she's going to be on this one anyways, but we're actually going to have two test riders. They both are different sizes, so that'll be a good test while we're out on the track. But now we just got to finish tightening up the chain on the red one, and we'll show you a quick oil change, and get right back out to the track and show you some action. All right, Mr. Harmon is under the red CFORCE 110. He just loosened the drain bolt for the oil, and going to let that drain out and put some fresh oil in this CFORCE 110. Golly.
It's all in air after that.
Oh yeah. She's looking good now, son. I do a wheelie on it. Oh yeah. You can't do that with stock sprockets at all. Again, this is our 9-tooth front sprocket at teammscparts.com with our performance rear sprocket. That's a beast. Oh yeah. Alright, while we were out filming Joel, Harmon is adding the oil to the CFORCE 110. All I did was let the oil drain completely out and added the oil. Again, you can get everything that you need to take care of your CF Moto at teammscparts.com. We have oil change kits, we have everything that you need, and you can get the oil that we run right there at teammscparts.com. I'll put a link down in the description of this video. That way you can take the guesswork out of what you really need, and you'll run what we run, and I'm telling you, you'll be happy. Harmon topped off the oil. We've got it where we want it. And now he's just simply going through the process of tightening the chain on the red one. Once you get it where you want it and you start to tighten your bolts back down, please recheck your tension. Make sure it's within the parameters of the owner's manual. You need to regularly clean and oil your chain. We also, just a moment ago, greased the rear swing arm. I done wiped off the grease point, the Alamite there, or grease fitting, and pushed out a little bit of that old grease. And we do have grease for you at teammscparts.com, so keep that in mind. We've got everything you need to take care of your machine. We're at MIMS, which is Miller Motorsports here in Boonville, Mississippi. I'm probably going to put a microphone on here in just a second to eliminate some of the wind noise that you may be getting right now. It's a good little breeze going on. But we've got the CFORCE 110s, and today we're going to be trying out the TFX Suspension from teammscparts.com, as well as our 9-tooth front sprocket and performance rear sprocket from Team MSC. Remember, you can get these exclusively at teammscparts.com. This is going to be the ultimate torque, the best combo that you can get with the 9-tooth. We also have a 12-tooth option as well, but if you're going to do stuff like this, if you need the best torque to get these things moving and ripping on the track with your kids, then you're going to want the 9-tooth front and our 41-tooth rear. So anyways, enough talking. We got the girls suited up in their gear, boots, gloves, helmets, goggles, jerseys, pants, and we're going to get them out there on the track, let them get a few warm-up laps, then we'll start filming and let you see how these perform. The speed limiter at this moment with the stock ECU and the 9-tooth and the 41-tooth rear sprocket, we're at 17 miles an hour. So 17 miles an hour is where they're limited at. But we wanted to do this first video with the stock ECU. You can see that TFX suspension working too. She said it was very nice. We wanted to show you that before we show you the Team MSC tune on the CFORCE 110s. We will fix that speed limiter. And I don't mean to say fix. Some of you may only want to keep it at 17. We're going to get the speed limiter raised up, and we're going to get it, I'm not going to say any numbers yet, but just know we're going to get that raised. The girls had to go play over there on the play set. But the CFMOTO CFORCE 110 is doing great. Absolutely no lugging issues. Yes, we are going to deal with the speed limiter. No problem at all. We're going to take care of that, but at least you know how it responds with the stock ECU tune. So 17 miles an hour top speed, but no lugging issues in the mud, the muddy parts of the track, none at all, getting them up the face of the jumps. Whereas before, man, there was times if they hit the mud, they were bogging down. That's not an issue anymore, which is fantastic. I don't have to run back and forth onto the track to push them. So very thankful of that and very happy with that. Now, the beauty of this is that you can mix and match what we have to offer you at teammscparts.com. You could get just the 12-tooth front and our Team MSC rear sprocket. We have a combo kit for that, and that's going to keep you up, you know, a lot more speed but less bottom end torque, but definitely way more than stock. So that's going to be a great option for you as well. But if you want the ultimate low end torque, 9-tooth front and our premium rear sprocket, or you can go with our 9-tooth front and stick with your stock rear. But like I said, if you want the ultimate performance, definitely go with the 9-tooth and our Team MSC rear sprocket, and get we'll have a whole nother video where we show you the Team MSC tune, where we'll raise the speed limiters and actually do some fuel adjustment and different things to give it even more power, open this bad boy up, and yeah, it's going to be awesome to see. So also the TFX suspension did great, and we'll do some more fine tuning on it, but absolutely no bottoming issues, stayed flat in the turns, so really happy with that as well. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. We're going to go hang out together, do some family stuff now. Got some guys on the small track still riding, and girls, and we have the big motocross track. You can't, well, yeah, right back there through the woods. That's the big one, but we didn't go to that one. Oh yeah, man, I miss being out here. I got to get another dirt bike. All right, that's going to do it for this video, guys. God bless you. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.